when a witness changes their story?
So people's memory can be faulty. So every time that someone changes their story isn't necessarily fodder that can be used on the case, but many times what they say and how they describe things, that is important, because if a story changes over time, generally when significant parts of what somebody's claiming happened changes, that probably means they're lying. So it's important to pay attention to what people tell law enforcement when something first happens versus what they say a couple weeks later, what they have on recorded interviews, and then ultimately, if a case goes to trial, what they say there, especially if it's different than what the original allegations were. One of the things in Arizona, though, just on a criminal case, is if someone makes a claim against you and they are the alleged victim of a criminal offense, it could be difficult for the defendant and for his attorney to actually talk to that person because they have constitutional rights in Arizona, which makes it so that the defense attorney can't interview the victim without consent, and the defense attorney can't even really contact the victim without consent. So many times it's at trial or during some sort of important court hearing where this testimony or where their statements may change. So for that, it's very important that you have an attorney who's experienced, because you have to be able to think on your feet, especially when the victim is changing their statements, to be able to show that those inconsistencies could be the difference between the court determining that you're guilty or determining that you're not guilty or determining that a case can't go forward. So it's really important that in those situations you're prepared to make a decision on the fly.